The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus said to his disciples, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give it to you. Do not let your hearts be troubled or afraid. You heard me tell you, I am going away and I will come back to you. If you loved me, you would rejoice that I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I. And now I have told you this before it happens, so that when it happens you may believe. I will no longer speak much with you, for the ruler of this world is coming. He has no power over me, but the world must know that I love the Father, and that I do just as the Father has commanded me." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give it to you. The peace that the Lord offers is a different kind of peace than the world offers. I think that's pretty evident in our first reading with Paul. They stoned Paul and dragged him out of the city, supposing that he was dead. Like, that's not a peaceful way of life in my book. Just the image of that, man, getting stoned to death, dang. But, those guys, it goes on to say, they gave thanks that they were able to be persecuted for the Lord. And they had a different kind of peace than the world offers. They had an inner peace, a deep, abiding peace within their hearts, right? It wasn't of this world. It wasn't surrounded by things of this world. Jesus had the same peace. That's why as he's getting ready to go to his crucifixion, he was able to speak these words of peace to his disciples. So what's the common denominator there? And I think both these guys, Paul and Jesus, had their eyes focused on something way beyond themselves, way beyond their suffering. So the book of the Hebrews says that for the sake of the joy that lie ahead of him, Jesus endured the cross. So, the cross was just a stepping stone to the resurrection, to heaven. And same with Paul. Death is the gateway to eternal life. If that's what I got to go through, great. But he didn't stop at death. If you stop at death thinking that's it, man, that's not peaceful. That's drudgery. That's despair. Our hope goes beyond that. So I just encourage all of us to set our sights beyond this world, whatever comes our way. Persecution, easy way of life, I don't know. Whatever comes our way, it's temporary in this life. But what lies ahead of us is eternal. If we zoom out, if we focus our eyes on heaven, we will have the peace, the kind of peace that Jesus promises, that the kind of peace that the world cannot give, right? Because it's just focused on now. So let's shoot beyond this world to heaven, and we'll have a peace that only God can give, peace that no man can understand until he experiences it ourselves.